viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing an Oriana game, and Oriana is played by Nubius here. Haven't done a Nubius game in quite a while. He used to send me a lot of games because he's pretty high level. So we are currently in a gold/diamond game. The Jace here is the highest level. He is diamond level, and yeah, so I'm expecting good things from him. This team, so the team we are at, is all gold, so that should be good. Should be nice to watch. And we have some strange teams set up, because even though the enemy team has a pretty normal team here, they have a Malzahar jungle instead of mid, so I don't know who's going mid, but, well, I have to expect that this guy is going AD carry. This guy is going support, this guy is going top, so that would leave Jarvan to be in the mid lane, which is kind of strange. Well, not kind of strange, it is super strange. And, well, we don't normally see this. So Teemo is being a living ward over here, and he is just scouting around, but it is not the smartest position to be in, because if he runs to his own lane, which is top lane, he's going to run into Kha'Zix. If he runs towards the mid lane, or towards the jungle, he's going to run into Malzahar. So all in all, not very good. We start off with Nullzone here in the jungle. So jungle Malzahar, I have never seen this. Literally never. So I'm going to follow him around for a little bit, just to see how it does. Of course, with the new jungle, you can do pretty much whatever you want, because it really doesn't matter too much. And we are going to start off with blue, obviously. Teemo is going to come in. We can see Teemo here sitting around the corner. But we are going to just do the blue buff, and after the blue buff probably go into, well, the normal camps. But look at the damage he's taking just from that blue buff. If you gank him really early on, obviously that is going to be really easy to kill. And we already missed first blood there. Well, not actually, because it was actually on screen, but we couldn't really see what was going on. So it seems that Teemo just wanted to go one-on-one with this Kha'Zix, but Kha'Zix is of course way stronger early game. Yeah, so that was kind of a mistake. Anyway, Malzahar, yeah, he took some damage there. Wow, is he really? Hang on. Yeah, we can't see when he uses his smite. For some reason that's bugged now. So it used to work perfectly. It used to work both here and in here and on the side. And now we can't see it anymore, but he did use his smite on the blue buff. So yeah, we did have the steal, of course. Yeah, that was kind of obvious. We had the steal from Hecarim going on, because, well, if you go for a stupid jungler, then the normal jungler is going to steal your stuff, which is kind of obvious. That is obviously the way it should be. Anyway, we're going to just reset the views and such. And now watch the mid lane, I guess, a little bit. So yeah, there will be no counter jungling coming out from Malzahar, but he is going to be very strong. Once he reaches level 6, he's going to have a very strong gank. And we will have to see how that works out. Of course, they picked him as a jungler because of that level 6 gank. And once he reaches his ultimate, he has, well, just like Warwick, has a very good amount of CC. It's well, a very long one as well. I believe it's 2 seconds or something, but it is at least a very good stun, 2.5 seconds even. And it's a disable or something like that. Anyway, you can't flash out of it, you can't cleanse it, you can't do anything about it. I forgot what they call it, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Yeah, I will have to look at it now. What it's called? It's a suppress. That's what it's called. So you can't cleanse a suppress, you can only use, what's it called, Quicksilver Sash on it, because that is the only thing that you can use. So doing a little bit of harassment here. Obviously Jarvan is a good mid, or reasonable mid I should say, but he is, wow, why would you do that? Yeah, that was so easy. He saw the Hecarim coming in, and still he went in. At least I'm assuming he can see that. Hang on. No, other team. Sorry. I have to rewind. Fuck. So he's going to come around the side. Oh, this is so sloppy. Oh my god. Yeah, so he can see this guy, but I don't think he can see the other guy then. Well, yeah, he could see him. He just messed up. He didn't have the right reflexes. He could see him just in the nick of time. And hang on, F3. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that was kind of a sloppy thing to do. They have no wards out, by the way, on this side of the map. So they do have a ward out over here and over here. It's a little bit overkill, but well, whatever. Blue team can pretty much do what it wants in the bottom lane here, because they have that huge range advantage. And of course, Ezreal should still win this. Ezreal, Janna, very strong combination, but it is all based on skill shots, which partially makes it very good, partially makes it kind of, well, easy to miss things. But it is it can be very good for the very simple reason that if you have someone standing in the bush here, you don't actually have to target them. You can just shoot through the bush. So people can get damage even if you can't see them. And that is of course awesome. It makes it awesome against a number of different champions and different strategies. But yeah, well, Ezreal, very strong. He is a very strong champion, just in general. But I think Jace is just better. I mean, Jace is such a beast in top lane that he can definitely work in that bottom lane as well. I mean, he has the support with him just to do some extra damage, and that should be good enough. And there you go, first kill for him. Yeah, that's the last one. I'm going to rewind, I think, unless there are double kills or such. But yeah, this is just plain well, damage, and then the flash from Nami, and to more damage. So yeah, a little bit of overextending from Ezreal, trying to get the kill on Nami, but Nami still had a flash up, used that flash, and pretty much was out of there. So level 6 now on our Oriana, which makes me wonder whether she can actually pull off this kill. Yeah, she's going to chillax for a little bit, because obviously you need to have an opponent that has been harassed a little bit at least, and that's why you have that pokeball. No, not pokeball. That's different. Anyhow, you can poke with the ball, and once you poked enough, you can go for it with your ultimate and the slow and everything. We do have Meltahar coming in, and look at this. He has one ward out. It is not in the perfect spot. I mean, the perfect spot would be over here. Gives you way more vision, but still. Oh, here we go. We are going for it, but oh, the Jarvan is also going for it. Can we actually finish this? Yes, we can. Oh, Jarvan tried to run away in the end. He could definitely kill the Oriana, but Oriana, yeah, she just kept her eye on the ball. Yes, she kept her eye on the ball, and she actually finished the kill before Jarvan killed her. So yeah, she should really just push the lane here a little bit, because why not? I mean, it's extra gold, it's extra experience, and it denies golden experience to your enemy, and that is exactly what you would want out of that. Are we going to stay in? No, just popped a mana potion and a health potion, so kind of strange if you're going back anyway, but I guess it's a little bit of gold and it doesn't really matter too much. So let's position everyone where they're supposed to go. This is the jungler then, this is the top laner, supports, this should be it. And then we have this and this and this. Yeah, that should be it. So top lane exactly equal except for the one kill. The jungle, yeah, we have Meltahar with 1 kill and 37 minions, and we have Hecarim with 1 kill and only 29 minions. But he did steal the red buff, so I guess he made up a little bit for the gold there. Yeah, I can't really say anything from the amount of minions here, and we did get a little bit of a gank in here. So then, yeah, Oriana is definitely winning this lane. Already 0-2 on Jarvan and 1-0-1 on Oriana. So that's cool. That's cool. And we do have the bottom lane going in the favor of Jace. As I predicted, he is 13 minions ahead. And yeah, that's quite a significant amount. Well, 10 now. But yeah, seeing that 15 minions is a kill, he is about a kill ahead. And that is a significant amount. I mean, being 1 kill ahead actually puts you in a very nice position. But yeah, well, once again, we see that mispositioning of that ward. It needs to be in the entrance of the dragon. I've said it so many times that people will probably say, well, you've said it enough already, man. We know it now. But people still do this. People always do this. This ward needs to be over here. Because warding from the blue team is either going to be done in this back line, like they did here, because they're going to throw the ward over the side. Or they're going to ward if they're smart and they're behind. Yeah, well, you can ward over here, but you can still see that. Sure, you can ward over here and you can't see that whether you place it here or there. Or you can place like in this corner and you can't see that with this ward position. So, yeah, there's that. Anyhow, Oriana got killed. And I didn't really care too much about it. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. And we are going to go into the mid lane. Well, back again. We saw the recall there from Jarvan, and Jarvan is going to come back into the lane. And we are going to go into the bottom lane here. But there is a pink ward out. Why would you position it all the way in the side of the bush with the risk of actually missing it? We do get the kill there. And are we going to be able to ult people? It seems the answer to that is no. I don't know why she couldn't actually use her ultimate to draw them back in, because especially this Nami was a pretty easy kill. So yeah, we do have the ward still out for the blue team. Blue team is pinging the dragon. They do see what's happening. Jarvan is sitting there waiting to engage, and there he comes. He is coming in, but the Baron Nashor goes down, as you can see. Yeah, they mixed that up. I don't know why, but they mixed up the names of Baron Nashor and Dragon. I noticed that previously, but then the other way around. It said that the team had slain the dragon, even though they were at Baron. And all in all, they get a nice triple kill here. Wow, it's actually a triple kill. So they get 3 kills, and all 3 kills go to Hecarim, which is awesome sauce. I mean, Hecarim can really do well with a little bit of gold. And this is not a little bit of gold, this is 1,000 gold for him. Just from, well, yeah, from the dragon plus 3 kills. That's excellent. So we are currently 1-1-5. It's a nice score. It gives us plenty of gold to work with. 3,700, and of course, yeah, 42 now on Hecarim. And on the enemy team, we are going up against someone who has 500 less gold. 500 gold is a big deal. 500 gold is definitely a big deal, in fact. Yeah, 500 gold can definitely mean the difference between victory and defeat, because well, most of the items that matter in the early game, well, that you can actually afford in the early game, cost about 500, 300 to 500. And it all depends, of course, on who you're going up against and who you're playing. But most of the standard item costs between 300 and 500. So with 500 extra, you can buy one more item, one more early game item, and that should put you in the advantage. And as you can see, we are trying to gank here. Teemo trying to bait the Kha'Zix, but Kha'Zix is just going to one-shot him if he's not careful. And he is careful though. Actually made it out. But yeah, well, no way Hecarim can get a kill there. We do get, oh nice! We do get the ultimate from Jarvan, and yeah, he didn't really do anything with it. He couldn't make it work. So the dash out there, he actually dashed out of that ultimate and is going to be fine. We are now going to go mid lane, Oriana versus Jarvan. Of course, a very strange setup, and we're not going to make this work unless Jarvan overextends, and he doesn't. He came in at the wrong moment, and then the terrible gank there from this guy. the Malzahar. Malzahar is at super low health, and then he tries to gank, but he's outside of the range of his, well, his only important skill here, which is his ultimate. Of course, he needs to plop down the null zone first, and we are going to grab the kill there. The blue buff and the red buff do go to this guy now. So Malzahar does grab two. Oh no, he already had the blue buff. Sorry, only the red buff was well, was under contest, was contested. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he does get both of them, and well, we get a tower out of that. So top tower goes down, bottom tower goes down. So all in all, yeah, we still come out ahead in that. And mid tower is also going to go down. So 3 towers down, and only what? 6. Yeah, 8 more to go. Only 8 more to go. It's easy. Now it's a 3 versus 0 lead in those towers. Plus we have the dragon, or the baron as the system said. And yeah, well, that should put us nicely ahead, and we are indeed quite far ahead. 5k gold ahead, well 4.5 I guess. 4.5k gold ahead, and that is well, a good enough lead to actually make this work, to actually just stop laning, start ganking. Of course, the team that has the advantage should try to make more of an advantage. That is the way this game works. That's the way all of these MOBA games work. Because, well, gold transfers into items, which transfers into power, which then transfers into more kills and more minions and more lane dominance, which transfers into more power. So, all in all, or more money, sorry. All in all, getting more gold results in getting even more gold. So getting ahead gets you further ahead. And that is exactly the way it is supposed to be. And that is why these games are so dependent on that early game, and most games are indeed over when the 12-minute mark hits. And yes, for a 35 average minute or 35-minute average on the matches, it's kind of strange that most of it is decided, and that's like 90-something%, is decided at the 12-minute mark. And that means that the other let's say 30 minutes, that's not 30 minutes, the other 20 minutes, you're just playing for the under 10% chance of still winning the game. And yeah, that's why comebacks are so rare and are so well liked in the community. And kind of Dragon Steals, Baron Steals, they're very well liked because they never happen. And that's also the case with, well, being behind. If you're significantly behind, like this team is, at the 12-minute mark, you're probably not going to win. And by probably, I mean you have like a 6% chance of winning. 4 to 6%, I believe it is, depending on which level you are. Obviously, if you're a gold level player playing in bronze, then yeah, it doesn't really matter what the team score is. But if you're up, matched up with the proper opponents, then yeah, I would say you kind of already lost at the 12-minute mark. So Oriana getting ganked here, and the ultimate is not up for Jarvan, but it is up for Oriana. She gets a beautiful ultimate off and actually pulls off the Jarvan from where he was, and then well, just owns him afterwards. Yeah, I was wondering here, because this is of course our highest level player in the game. He is currently at 1-3 with 150 minions, but also the Nami who was with him is 0-2, so it's not like they picked up any more kills there. They picked up a total of 1 kill with the 2 of them, and then Nami picked up 3 more kills. Well, no, sorry, 2 more assists on kills. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, since the Jace had nothing to do with it, I guess the diamond level player in a gold level match doesn't really make it a big difference here. So yeah, there's that. Anyhow, we are going to attack this a little bit. Not a whole lot going on here. It is mainly just taking down minions, and that is the way it goes. So Baron Nashor goes down once again. Of course, he has the face of the dragon, but that's because he's disguised. They switched positions, and yeah, they were like, well, Baron was like, well, I don't get killed a whole lot, and Dragon was, oh, I get killed all the time. So can we switch? And Baron was, well, yeah, sure, we can switch, no problem. And so they switched, and they disguised themselves as well. This is the dragon. Yeah, you can't actually see it, but because he's wearing a Baron Nashor costume. But yeah, if you kill him, he will admit that he was in fact a dragon, and yeah, that you killed the wrong guy. So yeah, completely overextending there. I don't know what he was doing there because there's nobody that's low. I guess he was just jungling or something random like that. But that is, I guess, because he already gave up or something like that. I really have no clue what's going on with these guys because it is pretty terrible. First of all, going for Malzahar jungle, yeah, that's already pretty terrible. But then going for a Jarvan in mid, even though the obvious thing to do here, and we're dead here, yeah, the obvious thing to do here would of course be to go Jarvan jungle and go Malzahar mid, because that is the standard setup, that is the best setup. Jarvan can jungle much better. He has a great gank from level 2 onwards, and Malzahar kind of is better in lane because he can pick up those minions very easily. He can farm up quite nicely, and he will not have to deal with anything else. He will not have to deal with counter jungling, things like that. Yeah, he is about 1,000 gold behind on Hecarim. And that it might have something to do with the fact that Hecarim has 7 kills. But Hecarim does go down, and are we going to do it? Yes, we are going to do it. The Flash Teemo making it work. And are we going to do this? Yeah, we can't see any of the effects, it seems. So once again, that is bugged. It kind of annoys me that Riot, after well, almost 2.5 years, no, more than 2.5 years, because the beta, I should count the beta as well. They still don't have a replay system. It annoys me so much, because replay systems are what keeps your game alive in the community. And really, if these guys from the LoL replay didn't make this piece of software, this game would have died a long time ago, because there's no way a game can survive on just or a game can get popular enough on just streams. I mean, look at how the StarCraft does that. StarCraft, Dota 2, they all have built-in replay systems that you can use for free, that you can use without a third-party download, and that you can use just, yeah, because it's on the server. So you don't have to do anything on your own computer if you don't want to. You can of course download the replays, but Smite, by the way, also has a replay system already. And if you are playing Smite and you don't know where it is, after you play the game, you have to play a game first. So when you first log in, there is no replay system. But once you play the game, you go to the TV tab, and then you go to record it, and then you see all your recorded matches, which is just all your matches that you played, and you can just watch them there, and yeah, watch back your games. But as I said, once you restart the client, all of the games will no longer be available. So yeah, you will not be able to see your own games in that list, but once you play the game, they all pop up again. So it's kind of strange that way, but I guess it's still a little buggy. But at least the replays work, which is excellent. And yeah, by the time that they launch the game, they are going to work, of course, because that is the way it works. And that's also the only thing that really matters. The moment the game launches, that is the only thing that matters. The Teemo gets the kill, and he's going to run out. Yeah, nice. So actually gets out of there, no problem. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to a replay system in League of Legends, because it has been, it should have been done like 2 years ago. I mean, it should have been done in the beta. not even after the beta, because replay systems are so important. So anyhow, how are we doing here as a team? Let's put it to directed camera for a moment. We're about 25 minions ahead with the Teemo, and Teemo is going to get owned here by the minions, almost dies, and he is going to make it out no problem afterwards. By the way, going for kind of that AP attack speed build. Yeah, I really hate that, but hey, whatever floats your boat. I don't really care. A little bit of an advantage here for Malzahar, even though the gold will probably still be in the advantage of this guy. Yeah, it is. There's about 800 gold in his advantage. Because he has more kills, also they have some dragons and he has more assists. But minion wise, Malzahar is not doing too bad. Yeah, he's actually doing pretty well. So Oriana of course owned that middle lane because, well, range versus melee, it's pretty easy lane matchup, and well, she did very well. She got 4 kills out of it, only died 3 times versus 8 times on Jarvan. Jarvan is of course a very easy target to gank, and we are going for a Baron here. Wow, this is risky, but look at the amount of wards. They have all vision all the time. Did it say dragon? I didn't see it. I think it's supposed to say dragon. Hang on. Yeah, sorry, I have to see it. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, File Maw. Yeah, right. That's what it said. I knew it was something different. We saw that earlier in one of the previous games. And yeah, it's File Maw that it says. Yeah, but that's the wrong map, man. There is no File Maw on this map. That's of course for the 3v3 map. But hey, whatever. Bugs will be bugs. Yeah, the bottom lane, yeah, that is going in the advantage of the Jace minion wise, but kill wise, yeah, there's really no competition. 1-6 versus 8-6. Yeah, they both died a whole lot, but 0-0-15. Jenna may have something to do with the success of Ezreal here. Wow, 0-0-15, that is excellent. Of course they both have, so both of the supports have Ruby Sidestones, which is excellent. Jenna actually carrying 2 oracles, one on her and one actually still available. That's a little bit of overkill. I mean, the oracle's elixir will go for pretty long. It is a pretty long duration and you don't really need to plop the next one straight away. Unless they have like a Teemo or a Twitch or something like that, then it would be useful. But otherwise you can just either go back or you're going to die and then buy a new one. So yeah, Kha'Zix gave up as well, because there is really no way that was meant as a serious thing at all. And well, we're just going to pressure in now. Baron Nashor goes down again. Oh, so many Baron Nashors this game. It's incredible. There's really, yeah, I've never seen so many Barons in one game. It's like the 3rd Baron in 27 minutes. Pretty impressive. Anyhow, we are going for this this inhibitor here. And the inhibitor should go down pretty easily. There you go. And now we should be able to just finish off the entire enemy team and finish off this game. Unfortunately, Ezreal goes down. And we are going to just continue on with Kha'Zix here. Oh, Teemo actually got a random kill with a mushroom there, I think. But we are going to finish up the entire enemy team. It's only Jace still alive, and Jace is not going to live there, obviously. Teemo can just tank that, no problem at all. I mean, he doesn't care. He's Teemo, man. Teemo is very strong. Now, Teemo doing a good job of just not dying. And although that seems like an obvious thing, like, yeah, of course you try to not die. It is pretty hard with Teemo, especially against someone like Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is of course a one-shot wonder, basically. He just one-shots everyone with his burst, and then, well, especially someone like Teemo, who doesn't have a lot of HP anyway. And then runs out again, or jumps out, or whatever. But yeah, they managed to make it 4-7 for for the Kazakhs, where it's 8-3 for Teemo. So that's pretty impressive, I have to say. That is pretty impressive. Even though he gave away first blood, he didn't let it affect him too much, and he gave away first blood to his own laning opponent. That was the beauty about that. And are we going to run into another? Wow, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, they are going to run into another mushroom, but yeah, that's exactly what should happen to Teemo's. Teemo just instantly dying. And yeah, we are now going to just take out another tower, take out another inhibitor, because the enemy team can't stop us anymore. They're 14k gold behind. 14k, that's 33% more gold for the red team. That is an insane amount. Yeah, we are just going to, it's even more, I think. It's more like 15%. Oh, sorry, yeah. It's like more than 1/3. But anyway, we're going to finish off these towers now. There's really nothing that this blue team can do anymore, and that's exactly the way it's supposed to be. Because, well, why would you want to have a game that is constantly winnable from a lost position? I mean, they lost, they should lose. They shouldn't be able to defend anymore at this point. That's why I like the snowball effect in this game. Although with some champions it's a little bit ridiculous, but most of the time it's pretty good. So anyway, yeah, it wasn't a very spectacular game. We saw some nice plays, but of course the lack of particles kind of makes it hard to follow. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.